525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? How about love? How about love? How about love?
One of the most exciting things that's happened this year is that we've celebrated our first anniversary of the Leave Chicago Respite Program, which we offer in partnership with Jewish Child and Family Services.
Leave Chicago Respite opened up a year ago because there was a great need in the community. There were parents who were busy juggling their typical developing children and their special needs children, getting supper on the table, helping the other children with homework, putting a load of laundry and running to the grocery store, and those tasks can be impossible while trying to entertain and engage a child with special needs.
We are so thankful to Libenu and Leave Chicago Respite. It has allowed us in our lives to have the peace of mind to know that we can focus both on family and on Yakira. And it has allowed us to have a weekly routine where our family can get what they need.
Having Yakira go to Libenu, to Leave Chicago Respite, twice a week for 3 hours, it gives us a chance to breathe for a few minutes, not having to be on every single second, and being able to focus more on our other children who obviously also need as much attention as Yakira does.
We've reached another exciting milestone with the opening of our new women's home in Skokie.
Welcome to our new home!
This is really a beautiful, spacious home in a wonderful community near the synagogues, and the women are just feeling so comfortable and accepted.
Our women are becoming self-sufficient. They are cooking, doing laundry, doing their chores around the house, and they're so happy. We have a new day program in partnership with Yachad in Clearbrook, and our residents are there every day. They are working, learning job skills, learning technology and computer skills, and really having a wonderful time. Inclusion is of the utmost importance to us. Our residents are out every day in the community, shopping, delivering groceries to families in need, working in the schools, and developing educational skills that will help them become more self-sufficient.
Every day at Libenu, we are trying to provide the gold standard of care, but we are constantly looking to the future as our needs will continue to grow.
The reality is that there are many young children with special needs now who will not be able to receive the services they need in the future because their needs are so significant that they exceed the funding that they will be receiving from the state.
Tani was born May 8th, 2006. Before he was born, we knew that he had club feet. We thought that was the worst of our problems.
This is our third child, so we knew what a typical developing child looked like and felt like, and he was different. So at the age of 2, we had him diagnosed at the Cleveland Clinic with autism, and from there it was a whole roller coaster ride.
At just about age 7, it was as if something snapped. We can't put a finger on it. We, to this day, still try to find what caused this to happen, but his behavior changed. It took a major turn for the worse, and we were dealing with massive tantrums day in and day out, 24 hours a day.
So ultimately, after doing all the research we could, all the due diligence we could, talking to everybody possible, looking at every local option, there was no local option. So we had to move Tani to Boston 4 years ago to a program called New England Center for Children, a wonderful program where they have ABA therapists around the clock, one-on-one with all the children. Unfortunately, it was across the country for us, and that's been the hardest part, but for him, it's been great.
So Shimmy was diagnosed with Down syndrome 3 months before he was born, when he was -3 months old. So for 15 years, Shimmy lived at home. His needs were met over time, but as he got older, his behaviors got progressively more difficult and more challenging, and we knew we needed something more. And he's now residing in Cleveland in a residential school. We realized that there will come a time where he's going to need to have a place to live.
There are homes for young adults with disabilities, but for someone like Tani, for his specific needs, just does not exist today. The challenge that we have now is to make sure that in the future, when those needs come at age 22, we have something. So the time to start planning for that is now.
We'd love to bring Shimmy back when he turns 22. We know that the costs of bringing Shimmy back are exorbitant, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And with the help of Libenu and hopefully an endowment fund that we can set up, we'll be able to do that.
There are many kids out there, like Tani, whose parents are scared. And there are organizations like Libenu who don't want to wait. The time is now to start planning so all these young adults can be taken care of.
Our hope is that Libenu will be able to establish endowments that will supplement the limited funding that these individuals receive from the state and allow them to live full, rich lives as included members of the community.
On behalf of Shayna and myself, we'd like to thank all of you for coming tonight. It is so nice to see so many familiar faces, and yet we have added so many to the mix, it really makes us feel proud. Please remember, open your heart to Libenu.